Why are you guys able to answer the bell seemingly every game, whether it's on offense or defense? That's what you've done.
Because that's what it takes to win college football. You got to go out there and answer the bell, whether you go down 14, down 21, or you're up 14. You got to constantly answer the bell. And our team just knows how to not ride the emotion of the game, not know how to get too high, not how to get too low, and just stay even keel and just play 60 minutes in 3.5 hours of concentration, and just knowing how that this game doesn't get decided in the first quarter. That never happens. You just got to go out there and play four strong quarters, and that's what we do week to week. And it's been kind of our winning edge.
You were with that group of guys, I believe, who was out there grabbing Coach Cut and hoisting them up. What goes through your mind seeing him getting carried off the field like that?
He deserves it. He worked hard in recruiting and trying to change the program. He was the first one to really to come here. When the team was in the dumps, to say I'm going to change this program around, and people were laughing at him. And it all goes back to him. He's the one he's the foundation of this team, and he's kind of the rock of what this whole what you see on Saturdays now is. He's the reason that this is happening.
How much has it meant to the team to build a competitive running attack like you have now?
It's a huge winning edge. Every team you got to have a solid running game to open the passing game, and to kind of take stress off of your O-lineman from protecting some big time rushers and some big time secondary blitzes, and to go out there and be more physical than that team and run the ball, and it's kind of like a statement. It's kind of like, hey, we're going to come right at you. You got to come back at us and try to stop us.
As much success as you had moving the ball in the first half, you still obviously had to have that fourth quarter drive to clinch. Just talk about your poise and your confidence in getting the ball down the field when you absolutely had to have it.
You just got to go out there and play the game. No matter what the scenario is, we practice every scenario you can think of for practice, and no matter what it is, you got to go out there and just execute the game plan. Don't try to do too much. And before the huddle, I told everybody, I said, hey, listen, let's just go out here, let's play our game, let's run the football, let's catch the ball, let's throw the ball, let's protect, and don't try to do too much for the ball. Just go out there and make the necessary plays, and everything will take care of itself, and that's what happened.
Yeah, you had that big play that took delay on that drive, trying on pass. Looked like Carolina sent a blitz. What did you see on that play, and what kind of read did you make?
It was a blitz. Yeah, we had just a couple quick reads in case I got blitzes, and I just bought a little time to try to hit a man up the shoot because I knew the middle emptied out, and I bought some time, and I told him to give me eyes quick if he sees a blitzer, and he did, and it's kind of one of those things we don't have to do too much and try to execute the game plan, and try to correct their mistakes, and that's kind of what happened.
Is that pretty nerve-wracking for an offensive player to be on the sideline with 2 minutes left, knowing that you guys need to stop?
Not with this defense, no ma'am. They've done a great job all year of bailing us out in times that we've struggled, and I had just as much faith in our defense than our offense and than our special teams. We feed off each other, and I knew that at due time the defense would make a play and hunker down.
You showed a little bit of a talent today for throwing interceptions that couldn't be caught.
Yeah, a couple of times I was trying to throw a ball away, but just kind of got to be smarter with the ball. We'll definitely talk about that tomorrow on film. But sometimes the ball rolls your way, and that's what happened.
Trey Boston's probably going to have a few nightmares tonight.
Maybe. We'll see. Probably.
So, Anthony, did you guys in your house talk about what it would be like if we won this game, imagine what it would be like?
None of us would know what it would be like. Nobody's been here before. Nobody on this program has been a part of a 10-win team. Nobody's been a part of a Coastal Division champ. So it's just like it's kind of fun to be like part of something that's brand new, and everybody doesn't really know how to feel it, and just kind of share it together and kind of savor it. And we talked about just the game in general. We didn't talk about the stakes as it was, and we weren't really trying not to be worried about the whole. If we win this game, we'll be champs. We'll go to Shaw. We just kind of went out there and said, "This is another Saturday. Let's go out there and execute our game plan." And at the end of the day, we'll look up and see what the scoreboard is.
Expectations seem to increase every time you win a game. How you guys been able to handle that?
It's a tough question. Honestly, we've never really been expected to win. But at the end of the day, it's just it's kind of like a shark. Once you taste blood for the first time, you know how to consistently keep doing it. And that's kind of our mentality right now. Is we know how to win, and we're gonna go out there and do what it takes to win again.
Between Brandon and Deaver, it was a lot of Boone to Braxton today. What were you seeing from them that was opening them up over the middle?
He's just he's a big body and little holes, and just being able to bang it on him and him get upfield vertically as quick as possible was kind of the game plan going into this, and just telling those guys, you know, living with them, you know, I could go watch film and come back and tell them a scenario, and they could understand what I'm looking for, and it showed today. They definitely were seeing what I was seeing, and you know, I was being able to connect with my roommates.
You know, Anthony, the team was going winning at Virginia Tech, NC State, all that stuff, but you personally weren't quite, you know, up to speed where you can be. How did you kind of go through your slow time and get back up to speed for these games?
I just kept playing. I couldn't worry about it, worry about the past. I was going to go out there and keep playing. Coach Cut told me that, you know, one time Eli Manning threw 4 picks one week and 5 the next week, and he won a Super Bowl. So you can't go out there and harp on bad mistakes. You guys keep going out there and try to correct things and playing football. And that's kind of what it was. And just kept going out there and playing football, kept practicing. And then the guys, you know, kept having faith in me and kept, you know, encouraging me to you know, say, hey, you know, we still got your back, you're still with us, and you know, it really helped me through the process of getting back to, you know, where I needed to be.
Coming up to these prior games, Brandon had a lot more snaps. Was that the game plan going in that you were going to have more snaps, or was that just the way it kind of developed as you were?
I think it just kind of developed, you know, through my play, through his play, and it just kind of, you know, more snaps for me, and you know, him come down in the short yardage and in the red zone areas to you know, be the bull in the china closet type of guy.